Hey, this is Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
Yes, it is me, Gerald the Poupée.
Hey, this is Joe Gatto.
Well, hello there. It's me, Harold the Puppet.
This is Eric Young.
This is Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Ardano, and you are listening to Shootin' Poop.
The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at WrestlingWithJohners.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Shootin' Shit compound, it is the four craziest guys in all of professional wrestling podcasting. This is episode number 76 of Shootin' Shit.
Hey, did you go to DDJ's voice school?
Motherfucker, I hate you right now.
Did you take lessons from Dennis Day Jr., the 5-star voice machine?
Did you go to the Chris Hansen School of Sexual Harassment to learn that voice? Jesus Christ, that is the worst opening I've ever heard. God. It was so like such a sloppy.
Can we hit pause and start over?
Operator I've ever heard in my life.
That was what you call the Wish.com. It's like when you go on Wish.com to order Val Venus, that's what you get.
Dude, that's the Wish.com of DDJ question of the week.
That's how this episode.
Yeah.
Wow. That is how we're starting, and that's how we're going to probably end up tonight, guys. Episode 76.
There's like a Wish coupon for 50% off that voice right there, bro.
We're going off the rails. Let's go. You don't like it? It just sounds like we're trying to get, ice cream out to kids.
I don't see. That's just fucked up.
Hey, little kids, we got some ice cream.
DDJ, stop.
Oh wait, that was. I thought. Did you just throw your voice, bro? How do you see your lips move?
He got nothing. He's got nothing.
Stunned silence.
I hate you guys right now.
Put your fucking Colt Cabana headband on and go cry in the corner.
Yeah, is that what you're rocking? Is your Matt Taven shirt? Is that
from the
Matt Taven? The best smelling guy in the biz.
Did that come in the bottom of the monthly box?
You know what? I was expecting a better showing from the Kingdom in the Battle Royal.
No, dude. I'm just saying, like, that was like at the bottom of the box by the autographed Hillbilly Jim picture and the Honky Tonk Man thumb toy.
We've got a store on Pro Wrestling Tees now. We don't want to make fun of the products.
Oh, that's right. I am so. Do we have a store on Pro Wrestling Tees?
Yeah, dude. We're Pro Wrestling Tee men. We're product placement guys now. So, Pro Wrestling Tees, also Pro Wrestling Crates, because they're a whole freaking business. See that? We're merch freaks.
All Elite Crate.
So there you go.
Kenny Omega Chicago shirt, baby.
Now, I have to say this because out of everybody on this show, I've probably talked the most shit on Pro Wrestling Tees. However, it's been a minute since I've ordered anything from them. And as I was on the site, and,
I have a feeling that's about to change.
Checking out all our shirt options. Look, they haven't kicked me out of the VIP group yet, so we'll see what happens. But As I was perusing our new store, I hit the drop-down box for shirt options. And I didn't know this, but when did we get the option of that middle of the road soft style that there's no upcharge for? I was very happy about that.
Yeah.
Typically it was
you know what it was? When they announced that they were raising the base price for like all the AEW licensed shirts to $29.99. I think that's when it was when they instituted that option.
Okay. Because that saves me, because I would always get the premium soft, which is an upcharge.
Right.
I'm a 2X to 3X guy, so I need to get the upcharge for that.
Upcharge, yeah.
Yep.
And now I'm like, okay, I have one of those in middle of the road kind of soft tees, and
those are basically, I think, the same ones that come in the crates, if I'm not mistaken. And the ones that they sell at the AEW shows, I think that's the style they use there.
Exactly.
It's not those black ones with no movement in them, which you can only get if you only wear a 5X, because they don't fucking care about big people. Anyway, sorry, we love pro wrestling,
dude.
teams.
Yeah,
love
you
it.
just got done saying not the. The important thing is the sale going on this weekend. Get in there and get your shooting shit merch, man.
You got till noon Central Time, 1 Eastern Time on Monday, this coming Monday, March 6th, to get 20% off all the great merchandise on there. And
if only there was a code, a QR code or something they could scan.
I know, man. Like, what if there was some just some magic box that people watching this on YouTube could just take their phones at, put their cameras on, and just hold it up and just look at the barcode, and then just hit the barcode, and it takes them right to. They could buy like a really great shirt and save 20%.
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be a really
that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step.
If they only. If they only put Madness 23, as the code, they'll get the 20% discount.
You're killing me. Go back to doing DDJ.
Joey, you can punch him, and I'll just kick him in the nuts.
I swear.
I love you guys so much.
Just go back to doing DDJ. That was way better.
No.
Okay. You know what? We've gotten off to a shaky start today. That's great.
You said it before we went to the intro video and stuff. We were going off the rails, and we're way off the rails.
Off the rails of the crazy train. Let's get some sort of
on a crazy train.
Let's get some kind of sort of business rolling here, gentlemen. Joey K had our question of the week, which is our stirring shit topic.
Wait, did I?
Yeah, I think you did.
You did.
Did I? Oh my god, that's right. I did.
Is there a video?
Not yet.
Oh,
because you got
well, I don't feel like
shit on my dick.
I don't feel like it's officially the question of the week without a video. So perhaps you should play the video.
Why? So you guys can make fun of me,
dude? I would never.
It's our transition. Like
you dirty motherfucking liar. Don't you even
somebody's son went to bed tonight.
God. You kissed your son goodnight at bedtime with that mouth?
Hey, he don't. Matthew doesn't have school tomorrow.
What happened to you, man? You're the
Matthew doesn't have school tomorrow, so he's actually spending the night at
you can't be throwing dirty motherfuckers around, man. That's just not.
First off, normally at this time he would be sleeping, so he wouldn't hear me. And secondly, he doesn't have school tomorrow, so he's staying at Grandma's house. So you can just shut the fuck up, you dirty lying motherfucker.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our white meat baby face.
My goodness, dude.
Oh man.
That was just that was kind of uncalled for, dude.
I feel like we need a video now to kind of transition into this.
Yeah, I think that
Hold
was
on. Every Sunday we post a question in our official Facebook group, and you guys give us some really good answers. And now it's time to read some of those answers, and for the boys to give their answers on the official Shooting Shit Facebook question of the week.
You know, it just doesn't feel right unless I feel like a child's getting kidnapped in the neighborhood. So, the question of the week, huh? How about it? All
Just
right.
for the record, I didn't. That was him. I didn't make. I did. I said I wasn't gonna. And I didn't.
You said you weren't gonna, but you were subtly hinting at.
No, dude, and you dirty motherfuckered me anyway. So
I wanted to hear it.
It's Chris Hansen's favorite part of the show.
Middle school children across the country love to hear it, or are forced to hear it. So you know, it works out.
Yeah.
Want a piece of candy?
Yeah. That's not candy, buddy. That's 100% Eisenhower.
It's candy, bro. That's candy.
All right.
It's rock candy. It's candy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Our 8 people who like us are slowly fading tonight.
Yeah, our 8 people that like us probably just dropped down to 5.
As long as they buy a shirt, I don't give a fuck.
When holding strong is Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
He puts his candy up.
Puts the fucking candy up.
All right. Maybe we should talk about wrestling. Okay.
Question of the week, Joey K.
Question of the week.
So I had this. I was thinking of this one. It's kind of a generic question,
but it's
of
a really
course,
good one.
Always somebody, DDJ, that has to like clarify the rules of this question for me in the comments, sir. But it's good because I got this question. I was catching up on Young Rock, right?
Good show, by the way.
Yeah, awesome. I'm almost caught up on season 3 finally.
Oh my god!
I watched the finale over the season finale over the weekend.
I never thought I'd ever hear an adult male say,
"What?
I just caught up in season 3 of Young Rock." Are you fucking kidding me with that shit?
It's a good show, dude. It's a good show.
It's like Saved by the Bell for adults. That's
give it a try. You might like it.
What's wrong with Saved by the Bell?
I'll pass. What's wrong with Saved by the Bell?
Wait, are we talking the college years or?
Oh, okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake, DDJ.
All right,
let it die, man.
We're off the rails, baby.
All right. So, but it's funny because entrance music wasn't really a thing for a long time in wrestling. And then, you see this boom in the 80s and you have such iconic, entrance music, whether it's, the Freebirds coming out, playing. And I think correct me if I'm wrong,
they were playing Freebird.
They used Freebird for a while.
No, but no, they were the first though.
Yeah,
we were the first of the modern era, but if I'm not mistaken, I actually believe wasn't the original Gorgeous George the first one to use ring music?
You might be right.
I think you might be right about that, actually. Yeah,
but I don't ever question you when it comes to
the modern era, though. I think Joey K is right when he says that the Freebirds were the first ones to use.
Yeah, so
they were the first ones that made it super. Yeah, like
they made it mainstream.
Yeah,
like Michael Hayes said, like a rock concert, and that's what they wanted. So, and then you saw boom, and then you see the era of, the WWF and Jim Johnson, composing pretty much.
Who should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes,
should be. Probably shouldn't have been fired the way he was either, but still, who's made like all these legendary entrance music. To the licensed music, so it kind of spans everything. So I had this idea: what is your favorite? And I know this question is hard because when I thought of it, I could name 5 songs right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all of them changed to the favorite. So whatever I say today is going to be just currently what it is. But we got some really, really, really great responses. One of them might be mine. I know. Shout out to Isaac, Chris Benoit's theme. I'm gonna hit that right away. That song is a fucking great song.
It is a great song, actually.
And I mean, I saw them play it in concert, and then if you read the comments, Isaac, they refused to play it ever again after it was found out.
Yeah, of course.
What Chris did, but
Allegedly.
classic song.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that, bro.
Hey, you've gotta say allegedly, dude.
Absolutely not.
I don't care.
Yeah, there's no allegedly do that. You do not throw allegedly in that. Fuck, you'll get us fucked before we even get started doing this shit.
Let me see. DJ, do you have the comments up?
I do actually. Let me just okay.
Pull it up.
I have it up. So my boy Clifford Frazier, who Jovan and Silverwolf know, because he was the guy that had us in his suite for All Out last year. Good dude. He had a gift of Edge, and he put the only correct answer, and he was implying to Edge's theme song by Alter Bridge called Metalingus, which that is a banger. And I know Jovan wanted to.
I have a problem with that.
What's the problem?
I have a problem with that because of what they did to the song for Edge's entrance music. That drum intro part, that's at the end of the song.
Yeah.
They do that for a lot of their licensed songs that they chop it up, I think, because they want to
chop the shit out of that one. Yeah. And it bothers me to this day because I enjoy that song and it fucks me up.
So a couple other answers we got. You mentioned Isaac. Scott Cater wrote Kingdom, which is a song for Cody Rhodes, which is a really good song.
It's catchy. It's catchy.
Oscar Miguel Rodriguez put Cult of Personality for CM Punk.
Shout out Oscar. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Dude, the thing is, I love that song when it came out initially. That song was so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
As far as the mix of rock and rap when it first came out, there was nobody doing that. You know what I mean? Like they were literally cutting edge with that music.
That I love Living Color since I was a kid.
Me too. Yeah.
That song has been on the top of my all-time favorites before Punk. And even though you guys already know Punk's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, like that for me, like that song is fucking tops no matter what. Yeah. Even though I'm probably not going to pick it tonight, but
whatever, Texas.
Here we fucking go.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
DJ. Hit me with more comments.
All right. So my buddy Brad, who I've known for just about 20 years, he has a 4-way tie, but he's got some really good ones here. He's got the Ultimate Warrior. He's got Demolition, which is a really good one. Demolition's another tag team that should be in the Hall of Fame. The Brood. And then the Undertaker's theme from the Volume 3 CD.
Which one was that?
Which is, I think, the one he used at SummerSlam 98, which is a really good one.
All right, for the rest of us
we got,
who don't eat, sleep, and drink trivia, which song are you talking about?
I think it's the Ministry Taker.
Yeah, it's the Ministry Taker.
Okay, that's what I was needing to know.
It's like so
you give me
Sean,
98
your friend,
SummerSlam, dude, and I'm trying to figure out which one I was too drunk at to pay attention to. And...
So your friend Ken Haya Nelson had a gif of Adam Cole, so I'm assuming he's referring to Adam Cole's AEW theme, which is a banger.
But I'll also take
NXT version.
I was gonna say I'll also take NXT Undisputed Era version because both of those are fucking top.
Yeah.
All right. So then we have let's see, we got Mrs. Silverwolf. And I like her, and I like her take a lot, Sean. Very insightful take. She goes, favorite and the best are two different answers. The Undertaker has the best entrance song of all time, hands down, no contest. But I'm going to give you three of my favorite ones, and she lists Randy Orton, which I'm assuming she means Voices, the one he uses now. The Shield, which is a really good one.
She's a huge mark for the Shield, bro. For
the Shield music. I'm just saying Voices. For Randy Orton.
When we first met, she literally had the Shield as her screensaver on her phone.
And that's when you knew she was the one.
It's funny that you mentioned that because remember the first time you and I actually hung out in person when I came down with Pele and we met up. I think it was at TGI Fridays in Orland Park with you and Gabby.
Yeah.
We did that before we left. We did that picture she took of the three of us with the shield pose and stuff.
Yeah. And her theme song and her ringtone at that time was Brie Bella's.
Nice.
Was Brie Bella's theme song.
She also mentioned Daniel Bryan, which is was good. And then an honorable mention,
Daniel
John
Bryan
Cena.
for sure. Yeah.
Do you know a dude sings that song for Daniel Bryan?
I did not know that.
It's a dude. No. It's a dude.
I'm still uncomfortable.
Which is funny because when me and her first met, like I remember her, like we were talking and she just got her first. She's like, "Oh, I got packages from WWE today," and her two purchases were the black "You Can't See Me" with the green and pink lettering. And then she got the very first Daniel Bryan Yes hoodie.
She was wearing that night we went out.
Yeah, man.
I remember that because I have the picture.
And we moved in together. The first thing I hung up in our closet was my Bullet Club hoodie and her.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, I was like, we're all moved in, baby. We're ready to go.
All right, I'm gonna say this.
Couple more comments here because this actually got some really
yappy mouth up there. Zip it. Jesus Christ. Voices is not the best Randy Orton theme.
You don't think Voices is the best Randy Orton theme?
No,
I think I know where he's going with this.
Burn in My Light, hands 100% hands down is the best Randy Orton theme.
That's
I don't know. I think Voices Randy Orton is the best Randy Orton. Like that.
I just said music.
Like when that music hit, dude, that was when he was like really starting to come into his own and just like he was, there was no more hanging on the coattails of Triple H or his dad or anybody else, bro.
Yeah, no,
he was just RKOing the fuck out of everybody, and I loved it.
So.
DJ,
couple more.
Go.
Okay, so we're gonna give a couple more, and then we're gonna give our takes. Our buddy Kenneth Titone. He's got no particular order, but he's got a few here. We all know Ken's a big Midnight Express fan, and their theme song
dude,
can't go wrong with that. Sting's first, he says Sting's first and second ringside entrance from the NWA. Lex Luger's early NWA and WCW stuff, which was good. He mentioned the Freebirds, and then also Roman Reigns, which Roman Reigns' new song is definitely fitting of his character. I mean, I was so glad when they went to that versus when they were just still using his Shield and theme. Jeff Chadwick, Stone Cold Steve Austin with the glass breaking, and then last but definitely not least, our boy Jerry Hayne II mentioned, and he goes into the story about falling in love with wrestling at the very first SummerSlam when the Honky Tonk Man lost the Intercontinental title to the Ultimate Warrior, and he said he lost it when he heard the Ultimate Warrior's theme that night, and it stuck with him. Jerry Hayne also spoke, I think, threw in an answer for Sean here that said he bets that Sean votes for With My Baby Tonight by Double J Jeff Jarrett.
I hate you fucking both.
See, and this is why
that was all Jovan. That was not me. So, all right. So now at this point, Joey K, what do you say? What do you want to take it around the corn here?
Yeah, let's go. DDJ, you want to go first?
Sure, why not?
Go for
it. So I got a couple here. For me, I've always been a huge fan of Dustin Rhodes' The Natural, the one that he used in WCW. Well, they call him The Natural.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. But I think about it now. To me, I think I've got two that I would probably say favorites. One is Judas by Chris Jericho, because, I mean, really, when you think about it, how many theme songs have come out to where literally the whole crowd is literally could just sing. He wouldn't even have to play the music, and they could just sing him to the ring.
And it's his actual, like his band action, and he's actually singing that song. So I mean, that is mad props too.
It's a fucking good song.
It's a
speaking of Ozzy.
When I'm lifting, that song I have
it's on my workout playlist.
It's on my playlist as well too. Yeah. But speaking of Fozzy, actually the night before Giovanni Tuhati, the hot one, gets into the Chicagoland area for a big weekend, I'm actually going to see Fozzy for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So I'm
dude.
excited about that and stuff. But one that I think really deserves a lot of love, and it's a great song in its own right. But when you think about who it's connected to and how special it was, I got to also throw out Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Tugging at the ECW heartstrings.
Just
Well,
because,
dude, I
you
mean,
think
like
about-
that usually his entrances was always way better than his matches. So.
But that was the whole point, though.
No, dude, it's true. I mean, the guy couldn't
Because,
wrestle for
I mean,
shit, but
dude, think about it. They would play his entrance was the whole song.
yeah.
He didn't get in the ring and start fighting until the song was over. Literally, he's in the crowd, walking through the crowd, smoking cigarettes, drinking a can of beer. By the time he gets to the ring, he's already busted himself open. And if you guys want to see yours truly, DDJ, in a really funny situation, hop on that Peacock and go to
hop on the Peacock.
Hop on that Peacock.
Hey, 2515.
Hop on that Peacock.
Write that down, 2515.
Yeah, Jovan, write it down. But so a little bit of a peek behind the curtain here. Back in 2000, at the last ECW show they ran in the Chicagoland area, it was the November to Remember 2000 pay-per-view. And it was the main event was what they called a double Jeopardy match, where it was basically like 4 guys and like 2 matches going on at the same time, and then whoever survived their matches would go on to clash for the ECW title. You had Jerry Lynn and Justin Credible, and then you had Steve Corino and the Sandman. So Steve Corino and Justin Credible are double teaming Jerry Lynn and everything, and then all of a sudden, Enter Sandman hits. Crowd goes crazy. They're singing along. They're clapping, whatever. It's chaos. So I'm sitting front row actually with my best friend, and we're trying and we see him, and then after all of a sudden he disappears, and I go to stand on my chair, and I'm looking around like, where is he? Next thing you know, he's standing right next to me, and what do? I slip off my chair, and you can actually see it on on Peacock.
You can see it on Peacock.
I'm actually gonna have to watch this now.
You're gonna have to go watch it.
I need a fucking laugh. That's gonna be good.
Technology can help you remember ads.
The hell was that?
What was that?
Sorry, bro. I'm getting my music ready, man.
And you want to know how long ago that was? I wasn't even legally able to drink alcohol at the time. I was only 20 when that happened. So this is like more than, I was still a kid essentially compared to now. But just to me, like I said, those 3 songs are probably, I guess I would say, probably be like 3 of my all-time favorites. Free Birds as well, and then also a little underrated one, the Dangerous Alliance theme.
Solid.
All right, Silver Wolf, what about you?
How many of those was like 13 songs, man? Well, okay, so for me, there's a certain standard. So like there's certain things that always made me pop, or like if you're watching a show or you were at a show that would get you excited. So obviously for me, like the Attitude Era, like when the glass broke, because I was a huge Steve Austin mark, regardless from WCW into ECW into WWE, and then to see him finally get like explode the way he did. But man, when that glass broke and you heard that and him walking down, dude, that was big. I also loved the LOD WWF theme songs.
What a rush.
You get that, and then you just get that LOD pop. I always loved Voices for Orton because I just felt like that really encapsulated his character. It was one of those ones. And then you had them funny, goofy ones, man, like, The Godfather coming out, when he was with the Ho Train, and then Hello, Ladies. But my all-time favorite.
I know. Spend my day working hard on the go, but the hands on the.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you could tell us what to wear?
And that's about all we can play before we get
right there, baby. Dude, I just remember like that. To me, that was like when I heard that, I was like the first time that WWF theme music wasn't lame.
So funny story be with the DX theme, and we talked about Jim Johnston earlier. Back at the very first Starrcade, right before the All In pay-per-view, back in 2018. He was at the first Starcast, and he did a really cool panel that was hosted by Sean Mooney, where he talked about creating a lot of the songs. And I was there along with our boy Patrick, and it was really cool because he talked about the DX song, how it was like the first song that just had like this slow build up to, then when it goes to break it down, and stuff. Whereas everything kind of started out that way. But he said this was like the first song that he did that really just had to kind of build to the, where it just hit and stuff. And it was just a really cool, like, if you can find a video out there, I think you can get it on Fight TV or something like that. But if you can find a video of that panel from the first Starcast, go watch it because it's really cool and just really insightful and a lot of themes and stuff. So
nice.
All right, hot one.
So you see him Punk marks that like Cult of Personality so much. I don't think that's his best entrance song.
Oh, what do you say? What do you say is?
I know what he's going to say,
dude.
I think I do.
What
I was going to
funny
say
is you're calling us marks, but is his better entrance song.
I'm going with the ROH theme, bro. I have to, because I was there for the match against MJF, and the moment that theme hit, and everybody who knew that fucking song, we all shared a universal orgasm in a room full of men watching other men in underwear. And put that all together.
And didn't I literally messaged you as soon as it hit because I was watching it at home. I messaged you and I was like, "Holy
yeah, you did."
shit.
Yep.
So yes, that's Punk's best theme. AFI. I've got to go from there, man. It's gonna sound funny, but there's something about this, and when it was done with the full freaking accompaniment of the gospel singers, "Glorious Domination" for Bobby Roode.
Dude, that's a good choice.
Oh my god!
I have to be the only one
to
that
hear a
fucking
funny
hates that song.
A really funny, the glorious Gabby. One of Gabby's friends, Bobby, got married a couple years ago, and I think he walked down the aisle.
I would do it to that song, yeah.
To "Glorious."
Well,
you would do it to any song. Who are you talking?
Yeah.
I can't walk down the aisle to that song. I'm Texan, so it had to be the Austin, glass break. Other than that, sprinkle in a little bit of Kane's "The Fire Burns." Just Jesus, dude, back in the day, that song, Kane's entrance back in the day was freaking amazing.
Are you talking about the one that he used when he unmasked?
Yeah.
Do you know that's on the Punisher soundtrack?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
You would know.
It's a good song.
He is the 5-star trivia machine.
Come from.
Let's see. Who else?
I almost feel like you should have a shirt that says that, but that's silly, probably.
Right? Wouldn't that be a great idea?
That'd be a little too much. We're not the merch freaks like the Young Bucks, but just in case, one day. So I'm gonna wrap it up here with my top tiers. There's nothing in pro wrestling that had gotten me excited and ready just to watch some good wrestling like The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, boy, the Hollywood Rock. Just
yes.
You kiss my ass, Sean. The Hollywood Rock with the skyscrapers, the helicopters, and then you just have the "he's cooking." Boy, I freaking popped every freaking time. But that's just because of my personal
Probably
preference.
need to clean yourself up right now just thinking about it.
That's right. Oh my goodness.
Make sure you use deodorant.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's not what. That's not what I was talking about. But all right.
But top tier, and this is for everybody who is an indie going fan. And if you've ever been able to go to a GCW show and see this man wrestle, there is nothing that compares to "For Whom the Bell Tolls" Nick fucking Gage.
Dude, when we were at that GCW, the Art of War games too, the night before, I'd seen videos of that, but holy shit, when he came out, just that place went.
It was. Yeah, I imagine that's as close as it was like to being in the ECW arena when Enter Sandman hit. They were rabid, bro. They were rabid. It was the one and only time I was ever at a wrestling show, and I went, I'm afraid we aren't going to make it out of this movie.
You did. I do remember you saying to me,
dude,
dude, it was just a different. I mean, it was but it was just a different atmosphere there.
Watch the GCW episode from the show from 2 weeks ago. There's this big dude that's just grabbing on the Gage, and he's not letting go, and the crowd and the fucking security guys are trying to get him off of the Gage. And then Gage is circling the ring again, and the guy goes for another hug, and the freaking security dude basically tackles his ass away from him.
I gotta go see that now.
I was like, damn, dude, let him go, man. Let him go.
All right, Joey K.
There's so many. It's so difficult, and that's why I knew putting
really
this
good question, by the way, bro.
Thanks, man.
Great
question. But because it's a question that there's no my answer can change every answer.
Yeah,
there's only one wrong answer, and that's Maria Menounos. But go ahead.
Yeah,
yeah, but that's his answer to everything. But we'll leave that be.
You guys know I love CM Punk, and I'll take either one. Cult of Personality is one of my all-time favorite songs. Missouri is one of my all-time favorite songs. AFI, they're fucking amazing. They both songs fit his characters at the time when they came out. It was just perfect. Attitude Era, man. I have to agree with Sean. DX song. I know the Austin, The Rock.
Even if there was just the Raw theme song, during the Attitude Era with balls. I mean, it was just so hard hit.
Sword in Your Eye, fucking killer song.
Yeah, dude, they were just all killer. It was
the Raw theme song from the Ruthless Aggression era. I think it was Across the Nation. That was a really good one too. So let's go back. Joey K, continue.
You know what, the DX music though just hit. I love Rage Against the Machine. I love the fact that it sounded like a little Rage type.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
I mean, just in the video, even when it come in, boom, with the heartbeat,
graphics were
and then that long, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's every time that thing came on, I was just like, oh my, this is
the topless chick they had to blur out. You know,
yeah, dude.
I'm amazed.
Of course, Savon will talk about the topless chick. Fucking pervert.
No, I am.
Well, I mean, it's like Triple H said not too long ago in an interview, is the glass breaking and the DX song were the soundtrack to Holy Shit. When you heard either one of those, you were like, holy shit, this is going to be awesome.
You guys remember when Mankind won the WWF title on Raw?
Yes, I do.
When you remember how loud that arena was when Austin's music hit when he came out to help Mankind?
Oh god, dude, yeah.
That's one of the loudest pops I'd ever heard on on a Raw was that night.
I'm amazed that nobody mentioned this in a comment or anything. Fucking Hart Foundation and Bret Hart, that music is fucking epic.
Yeah. I like that.
The old Hart Foundation and the one he used after the newer one with both are really good.
Yeah. Those are amazing. I thought somebody who said the Midnight Express music, because that's fucking
Ken, our buddy Kenneth.
Yeah, that was fucking classic.
Ken's an old soul, man. I mean, he just loves that old. Me and that dude will talk WCCW wrestling.
Yep.
Hours.
But you know I got a soft spot from here in Philly, ECW. And as much as Enter Sandman, iconic, dude. How can we pass on Walk? RVD Pantera song.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you something, because RVD, as the fucking TV champ, comes out. He'll either open the show, wherever he's out on the show, doesn't matter. You hear that, and that fucking crowd would go absolutely ape shit. Because it's a song you can chant along to. This is why Judas is so good, because people can sing along to it. It's got a catchy hook.
Yeah.
But like, that spec, like dude, that had the whole crowd going. Sabu, that fucking music. The lights go out and you hear that music hit. Holy shit, that's fucking epic. And Taz.
Yeah, Taz had great music,
dude.
man.
He had fucking Kiss playing, dude, and made Kiss sound like the most hardcore badass sound you could have.
Yep.
Like, so there's a lot of iconic ECW ones.
ECW just had a great knack for like finding the perfect music for each performer.
Yeah.
What I want to know with ECW
and
is
not paying for royalties.
They didn't pay for anything.
How the fuck were they able to get away with that?
I think Paul Heyman said as long as they played it through a microphone.
No, he said if somebody found out, let him do something, but nobody was saying anything.
Yeah. Like he figured like nobody's gonna fuck with him, so he just let it go.
Yeah.
But there's so many good ones. As far as my favorite, any one of those can be my favorite on there. Another one, dude, Motorhead, the game.
Yes.
Like, dude,
dude, that's
such a fucking classic. But as far as my favorite, it's tough because I want to say Cult of Personality because that's just one of my all-time favorites. Song, punk or not, it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna give one more special shout out to an actual AEW entrance music.
Oh,
dude, I'm a fucking mark for Battle Cry, Kenny Omega's entrance music. Dude, that
a good
song
though.
is fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, so, but I'm actually gonna go with Sean on this. The DX music today.
Dude,
all right.
That music is just so good because it's not licensed, it's an original, but you couldn't tell when it came out. And it was like the first like produced WWE theme song that did not sound like a produced WWE theme song. Yeah.
I know that sounds silly I know I'm probably not making any sense, but I hope you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. Oh, and last but not least, too, I want to throw this one in there. Lita, Boy Hits Car.
Congratulations to Lita, by the way. One half of the new women's champs.
Dude, I'm telling you, the band, I found the band Boy Hits Car because of her theme song.
Yeah.
And they're like one of my all-time favorites at this point. Those guys are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Go watch them. Watch the singer do a stage dive off the overhead PA. He climbed all the way up to the top of the fucking stage this festival and did a fucking stage dive off of the PA system into the crowd like 50 feet.
Wow.
It's the most wild shit I've ever seen. And he's still singing the whole time too, which is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, there's a lot. But yeah, the DX one, man, has to be my favorite, especially as far as originals go.
Yeah.
Like original music wise, I mean, you can license a lot of shit out there, but like,
So there's two more that I thought of that I just like every time you hear it, you go, oh fuck, here it comes. What I also love that Randy Savage came to the ring to Pomp and Circumstance.
Yep.
Yeah, I always consider that the Savage song. It's no longer the graduation song.
You know, I know, man, but I just like, for me, I mean, that guy was basically, his whole character was a pimp. You know what I mean? And he's just like, he comes, I mean, you know, the way with the robes and all that and stuff. But I just love that the
pimp we didn't know we needed.
Yeah, he was so not like straight laced, tight knit when you think of Pomp and Circumstance. And then he comes out to that and just kind of made it his own. And the one and only time that I have ever legitimately thought Hulk Hogan was cool.
Real American?
No.
Voodoo Child?
Dude, fucking Voodoo Child.
Voodoo Child.
That's
When he came out to, when he started
iconic.
coming out to Hendrix music, it was like the only time I went, you know what?
Maybe he's not what they say.
Dude,
So,
let me tell you.
He is definitely what they say. But I
Let me
love
tell
the
you.
fact that he was coming out to Hendrix, man.
That was the best character change when Hogan went heel and then he comes out to fucking Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And you're just like, holy shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's a fucking
That
bet.
saved his career.
He had never been cooler ever in a million years when he was at the very beginning of the NWO before he fucked it up.
Oh, and,
At the very beginning.
and real quick, shout out to the fucking Razor Ramon theme too. That shit slapped like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it did.
So I got one more that I want to mention. I'm sure you guys are probably going to shit on for me for this, but you know what? I don't really give two flying fucks.
Good.
But
Dude, hey, with
no,
the
no,
F
actually,
word,
no,
man,
it's not
settle
called
down.
Cabana. No,
We're gonna take away your babyface card if you keep dropping the F-bomb. I'm not kidding.
Pushing
well,
it.
you know what? I'm going to go from the white meat baby.
Anti-hero
Hey,
heel. Stop
shut up
fucking
and let me get my
flow.
point across. God damn it.
Damn, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to go from the white meat baby face to the Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I want and still be the baby face guy.
I don't think you can do that.
See what
Well,
y'all did to our Dennis? You broke him.
So, anyways, and if you guys are probably going to shimmy this, but I don't care about. I'm going to throw out song from a tag team who I don't think gets a lot. You should get a little bit more love than they do when it comes to the history of tag team wrestling. Now, I'm not saying they're an all-time great, but god damn it, I was a huge fan of the Fabulous Rougeau brothers. Their song, "The All American Boys," that was shit. Just for some reason, I love that song.
And yet you're still one of my best friends.
Weird.
Damn right I am.
How
And
the
I
fuck does
appreciate
that
that.
happen?
And you know what?
You want to
Since
know
we're
a
also-
great fucking tag team song, and it definitely ain't the fucking Rougeau brothers. That bullshit. Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat had great fucking na 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 na.
Dude, that Harlem Heat song was
that Harlem Heat
fucking-
song was tight, bro.
Dude,
Yes, it was.
that-
And then shit. Now I was gonna have one other one, but when you went off on the Harlem Heat tangent, you made me forget this other
Well, that's
one.
because I did one.
Oh, you know what?
Stop
Actually, no, I just
fucking
remembered
Rougeau
it.
brothers.
One other one that I think is a great song from that era in the WWF.
Doink.
Jive Soul Brawl, the one Slick song.
Yo, Slick. The Reverend Slick. Fuck yeah.
The Doctor of Style.
How racist was WWF back then, man?
Very.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Very.
You know what?
Hey,
Hey,
Akeem the Dream.
I love the dream.
Hey, in all fairness, let's talk about AEW for a minute.
Oh,
'Cause,
Hey, before we do that, I think
no,
this
hold
is
on,
the
hold
most
on.
time we spent on
Hold
the
on.
Facebook question of the week. So great job.
Dude, that's because we have every time we stop, like we're like, oh yeah, what about
We
this
won't
song?
shut up.
Well, dude, there's so much of it.
There's so
I mean,
many.
that
Hold up.
on,
What were you
hold on,
talking
hold
about
on.
AEW?
You can't talk about WWE or WWF being racist because has anybody heard fucking Willow Nightingale's music?
No.
No.
Well,
Jesus
I didn't know
fucking
she
Christ.
had music.
Dude,
let
it
alone-
might it's literally it might as well be like fucking Coco Beware's music from fucking 1989. It's like it is literally like extra music from like Coming to America. It is like the most fucking electronic blaxploitation music I've ever heard.
It makes her
in the
belong
last,
on Black Dynamite.
Since like the fucking early 90s of pro wrestling. Like it is
Black
fucking,
Dynamite's a fun ass movie, by the way.
dude, that movie is
She
fucking
coming out
dope. Dude,
to
it is I encourage you, look that music up and tell me that is not like wow, generic black wrestler from the 1980s. Like it's
I need to look it up now.
I
like
feel like
I
we're
would
gonna-
See,
we might get
Guys,
hate
man.
mail for this one. We might
Oh,
get
I
hate.
probably
King
will. I
Parsons
mean,
coming
but
out
like
to that music.
I'm just saying, like I felt uncomfortable watching it.
What was
listening to that.
Too Cold Scorpio when he was coming out to Superfly? Wasn't he?
Oh my god!
But
And
Dude, he
fucking-
came out to Whoop, there it is in ECW, and then he had
Yeah.
this.
which
Then he had
was
that
the
song
shit
with
though.
the
Which-
the
that
one
was the
chick,
shit.
the one woman at the beginning goes,
Scoop,
"Everybody,
Daddy."
Scorpio."
Sprinkles.
They had him flash funk. Dude, the best was the flash funk vignettes at the basketball court. I'm like, could you get any more fucking specific? Like,
oh my
Jesus,
god, dude.
like
I mean, if we're
Now,
still
see, that
talking
would
about
be a good question. What is your favorite old school vignette?
I
what
mean,
is your most racist one that you can
I
think
don't
of,
want to.
and
Like,
why is
don't,
it the Funkasaurus?
don't cut this and chop it. Don't
Yeah,
cut this
baloney,
and chop
we
it.
are full of
But
it.
honestly, watching those flash funk vignettes, I'm amazed that Vince wasn't like, oh yeah, have the guys on the side of the court eating a bucket of fried chicken.
You know,
like that's how fucking brutal it was to
Well, I
watch.
mean,
You're
come
just
on,
like,
dude. You got to remember that Vince is the same guy who put a black bodyguard with the $1 Million Man.
Hey. Nobody talked bad about
bodyguard or
you know,
manservant.
Manservant, because have you seen Virgil? But nobody talked bad about Vince and
Sauce guy,
do-rags.
man.
Oh, dude, no, Vince is definitely a racist.
Oh my god, dude! Like that's how bad Flash Funk vignettes were. It was like,
Vince
yo,
is
why
like
is
them
he?
coaches from the 50s and 60s who said black ball players could never be quarterbacks because they couldn't handle the pressure.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah, turn that off,
We
Dude.
don't want to get hit
Like
with the
the
copyright
soundtrack
notice.
to Coming to America.
Tell me
That's
I'm
really
wrong.
bad. No, you're
dude.
right.
That does sound
fucking-
like Willow Nightingale's theme.
That's
Willow's theme, and that is to me
Dude,
like,
and you know, in 10 minutes we could go to final thoughts.
yeah.
So, who watched Raw or any other wrestling this
Yeah,
week besides just talking about the question of the week and music?
I watched Dynamite. I didn't watch much of Raw. I did.
I watched Raw, and like I was saying to you guys before we started recording, man, that episode to me, that felt like one that Vince McMahon would book. That felt like a Vince McMahon booked Raw.
Yeah, I saw the highlights. I wasn't impressed with Raw.
And well, see, the thing is, and this just really, I don't understand why they decided to go this way. So it looks like they are officially going with Brock versus Omos at Mania, which makes 0 sense.
Garbage.
It's gonna be garbage. Yeah,
They're going with Lashley versus Bray Wyatt.
Garbage. Bray's not
Like,
helping
literally,
anybody right now.
The smart thing would have been for them to do Brock
Unless they
versus
do.
Bobby in the fight pit at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I think, if they do Bray, maybe we get the Hurt Business.
Well, dude, I think too, and you got this whole WrestleMania. To me, it's just not. I mean, I'll watch it. I always do. It's 2 nights and all that shit. It's just gotten so blown.
Well,
out of
Triple H says he wants to
proportion.
make it smaller this year.
Yeah, I think they're saying there's only going to be like 6 or 7 matches per night.
Yeah, he wants to give more match time instead of just jumbling bullshit. There's not going to be a Rumble this year.
I know, but you're still doing like we're kind of falling into that Undertaker territory where now we're just booking anybody to wrestle Brock Lesnar that's big.
Yeah.
Do you really think that Brock Lesnar and what Omos or Osmos or Cosmo
Omos.
or wherever the fuck his name is going to have a match worthy of anything with Brock Lesnar? I mean,
No.
Brock has the F5 and a suplex, and he'll punch and clothesline you. That's it. It's the 4 moves of Lesnar. And dude,
Omos can barely get in the ring, so I mean, it's
he
not
can
going to
barely
be.
move.
It's not going to be Flair Steamboat, but it'll be something.
He makes Jade Cargill look like Bret Hart.
Wow.
Wow.
Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a hot take right there.
Tell me
Okay.
I'm wrong. Tell me that match. Like when you look at that card, somebody's gonna go, "Oh my god, fuck! I gotta watch Lesnar versus Cosmo or whatever the fuck his name is."
Cosmo?
It's Omos.
Dude, I'm trying to make a point. Nobody gives a shit about this match.
Are you
They
talking
do
about
not give a
Lesnar versus Cosmo Kramer?
Well, at
Give me
least
50
that
on Kramer.
at least that would be interesting to watch.
Give me 50 on Kramer. I bet he could take him.
Kramer comes sliding into the ring.
Let me tell you, Jerry, it wasn't a small guy. It was a big guy, this Brock Lesnar, Jerry. No.
What's the deal? Outside of Reigns and Cody, and Sami Zayn's going to get thrown in there in the mix somewhere. It's going to 3-way.
I don't necessarily
Tag team
think that.
titles.
I think it's going to be Sammy and KO versus the Usos. I think that's what's going to wind up happening.
Oh, you know
you
what?
got to get the Usos in the same fucking ring, man. They ain't.
It's going to happen. They still got time.
Since we're talking about the Usos, congratulations to their brother Solo Sikoa on finally getting married this weekend to longtime girlfriend, whose name was not in the article, but Solo Sikoa has been made a honest man, and he was smiling in the photos, which made everybody question if they were photoshopped.
Shouldn't
And
that,
also,
shouldn't
out
that
to
article
Jimmy and
say
Jay.
girlfriend gets raise in her allowance when she marries millionaire professional wrestler?
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Jimmy and Jay for not getting a DUI this week either.
Oh,
So,
dude, for real.
God. They were able to go to a
Every
celebration
week,
without getting.
every week that happens, we should shout it out.
yeah.
Oh, and talking about DUIs, shout out to. Never mind. I don't want to go there. That's too low.
What
But
about Sonya
he's
Deville
not
getting
going.
arrested
He's not
for
going to
owning an
jail.
illegal
Yeah,
firearm?
you guys with the Sonya Deville story.
Dang, I saw that. You know what? Shout out to Jeff Hardy for not going to jail. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff Hardy for getting Uber for the next 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. How rough is that?
Bro, they
fucking 50
suspended
and
like
can't drive.
for 10 years, a decade.
He's been driving drunk for so long and he's finally sober and he'll never, he might as well not even get in a car.
He'll get a bike. He'll have a small bike, maybe a moped.
No, because then he'll start jumping it and break his fucking leg again.
No. The
So,
next headline will be
can't
Jeff
you to bike?
Hardy pulled over on horse.
Riding while intoxicated.
He likes doing yard work. He'll just be riding around the fucking John Deere.
Talking about, I want to go Yellowstone, baby.
Jeff Hardy's drunk and the horse is high.
Good Lord.
They get pulled over because the horse is fumbling.
Speaking of Hardys and somebody who shouldn't be wrestling anymore, I think it's about time for Matt to hang it up. I mean,
Oh God.
I watched
I was
that match
watching-
with him and Hook Wednesday night, and that was a little rough. It was a little rough.
I watched that with my mom, and my mom goes, "He's still wrestling?" And I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I don't know."
He literally is rocking the same pants, the same haircut. I just, at least when he was doing the delete thing in Impact, it was, something different from the entirety of the rest of his career.
Yeah,
that was some good stuff.
He's back to Matt Hardy version 2.045.
And I still, for the life of me, don't understand how Stokely Hathaway has a fucking job. Will somebody please explain that?
He's making a new Nation of Domination. You can't tell. Plymouth Rock didn't land on Stokely. Stokely landed on Plymouth Rock.
Stokely looks like he landed on some fucking meth rock, dude. Because his facial expressions on Wednesday night,
Them eyes get so there, dude. He looks like he got choked as a kid.
Nothing. There's nothing.
No, dude,
wrong.
like literally, he could make his eyeballs stick 2 inches outside of his head.
Hey, speaking of AEW, guys, Revolution's this weekend.
It's a weird way to go, man. Death by sexual asphyxiation. Revolution, Dennis, go ahead.
You're the one who threw the sexual in there.
Yeah, why?
No, it's just it's it's kind of weird because up until maybe a couple days ago, I kind of almost forgotten that Revolution was going to be on this weekend and stuff.
CM Punk's not on the show.
Well, it's not. It's not so much.
There's no bill to the show.
Well, I don't know necessarily that, but I mean, like, I think the Danielson MJF match has gotten a good amount of bill, and I thought the promo that
It's
ended
the same bill that JF always has. Go ahead. Sorry.
But like, okay, so just really taking into account the way that they ended the show. I mean, this week with just the interview segment where basically Danielson tore an MJF and he brought up his ex-fiance again and pointed that pissed MJF off.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. The only matches they really built, and I mean built for this thing, is the MJF match, but that's the same story they always tell.
Yeah.
The Moxley Hangman match, which I'm actually very interested in watching because it's
Yes,
a
me
Texas
too.
Death match. Other than that,
And this is not me being a smartass. I legitimately need to know the answer to this question. Why? Why are you interested in that? I mean, it's going to be the same fucking match they've wrestled like 4 times.
because it's a Texas Death match. I just said that, dude. I don't care.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Dude, it's a match from his home state.
Yeah, they put my state's name on there. They better be barbed wire.
There won't be.
There better be. It's not a Texas Death match if there's
Let's
not.
be honest, man. This state shouldn't put his name on anything.
Well, he needs to not be a little girl and do it. Because when Moxley and Archer did a Texas Death match, there was barbed wire because they know what it does.
There was. Yes, there was.
But anyways,
Well, Moxley don't have hair dried curly hair. I just see Hangman Page doing this shit in the locker room a lot.
Is there a little bit of hair jealousy?
Yeah, it's like, no, dude, no. I mean, I can grow it out. I just don't.
Do it.
No, you don't want to
Go
see
ahead
it.
and go
I
all
look kind of like
PSAs on us.
I kind of look like Kid Rock, and I'm not really a big fan of him.
I saw this comment.
You look like Kid Rock. He looks like Fred Durst. We're becoming a band. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I saw a comment, and it was funny because it was somebody bitching about WrestleMania, and like it feels like they're just slapping matches together, like the Lesnar Omos match and shit like that, which is true. And they're saying, well, look at AEW. All the AEW Revolution matches are stories, like, which is true. No, it's true. There's a story behind every one, but here's the difference. Is it a good story?
No.
It doesn't, just because there's a story behind the match and they're building that story up to get to the match doesn't mean they're fucking good.
The fact
I
that
honestly don't give a
isn't
shit
in the tag
about
team?
I don't give a shit about Hangman and Mox and their story and their match. And honestly, the MJF Daniel Bryan thing, if Bryan doesn't win, I don't know what they're going to do, because he's generally lost every single title match he's had
in AEW.
In AEW, and it's
And
like
for him to give his back to MJF.
Yeah. You don't think he does the job?
There's no way that Daniel Bryan can lose this match and come out looking okay.
Correct.
You know, I mean, like they always say, well, you want to lose in a way where it doesn't hurt the other performer. Daniel Bryan is literally hands down one of the greatest, if not the current best wrestler in the world. I don't care what anybody says. And for him to go in there and give his back up to MJF, who has wrestled 14 times in the last 3 fucking years, and 5 of those times were for titles or that ring. How does he lose? How do they do that?
You have him go out there and put on a technical performance and out wrestle the best wrestler in the. No, I don't know, dude. It's gonna be garbage. An hour worth of garbage.
It's gonna be garbage.
Like that tag team match that if you would have put FTR in it, like everybody was telling me I was being a stupid mark and I was being a little too rude and I wasn't letting the process happen, that I needed to see how they pulled in FTR into this match. Well, where are they at?
And
where
even then, like your title, your people that are carrying your titles are the ass boys.
Yeah, ass boys.
And just kind of going off of what DDJ said, I literally was watching Dynamite last night, which is the first wrestling I've been able to watch all week. I literally have had no time to do anything.
Yeah, but you've been coaching a really kick-ass team out.
Yeah, dude, we literally won 38-8 tonight.
Nice.
Undefeated. My girls are undefeated, both teams.
Nice. Hell yeah, Goldberg's out there.
We're kicking ass and taking names. It's been fun, but it's wearing to be out, and it's definitely cutting into my wrestling time. But I watched Dynamite last night, and they said Revolution is this weekend, and I literally went, "Fuck, it's really this weekend." Wow, we have literally not talked about it at all.
Nope.
And me and DDJ usually I'll have a few text messages or a phone call or, hey, are you going to watch it? Do you want to come up and watch it? Maybe I'll come down there. Like literally, we have not discussed this pay-per-view once.
Tells you how it's going with AEW.
And when I think about the House of Black going against for the trios title, and that's probably the one thing on that entire card where I'd be interested in watching that match.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on over there.
AEW could put on a hell of a match. Look at that ladder match. Ladder match was great. It was a freaking hell of a match. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, there's a lot of big. I like the big spots. Don't kill it. I like the big spots. Commander went out there and looked really good. Phoenix always looks good.
Dude, I feel like every one of those ladder matches that they do there, somebody's like 3 seconds away from like completely ending their career.
And that's what I love about it. So
you sick fuck.
Damn right. I'm a deathmatch guy. It's what I like.
Yeah, but those GCW guys can actually pull off a death match without somebody getting killed.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying that's the difference. Like when I'm seeing that high moves off the ladder and shit, I like that shit. That's pulls to my interest. But that's the thing is they could put on good matches. It's just the stories and the making me want to watch it, and the reason why. Like I could care less that Hobbs won. Honestly, I've never been a big fan of Powerhouse Hobbs. Congratulations, got your flowers and everything, but he's not beating Joe. Come on now.
Oh no, I think Hobbs can beat Joe.
Well, Hobbs is going to beat Joe because of Wardlow.
Yeah. And I like Hobbs, man. I think there's a really untapped talent right there that's like just kind of bubbling underneath the surface. I think that guy could be.
That's called diarrhea, buddy.
I think he could be an amazing. I think he could be an amazing heel, but I also think he could go over as a babyface too.
Well,
or some kind of face.
I'll wait to be corrected.
Not a white
on
meat
Hobbs.
face, but I mean, he definitely could be a face of some kind.
Yeah, not a white meat baby face like DDJ up there, who's showing more and more that he's
He
not a
is
white
no
meat baby
longer
face.
considered a white meat baby face anymore.
Yeah, you're no longer the John Cena of this
No,
podcast.
he's no longer John Cena anymore.
Yeah, you kind of went Hollywood Hogan on us.
Yeah,
We'll
you
see.
fucked that. You fucked that all up.
The kids no longer like you.
I'm not even.
My kid still likes
sure
me.
they buy. I'm not even sure if you had a T-shirt, they'd buy it, dude. So
Yeah.
you might not want to ever have a
You
T-shirt.
may not want your own
Oh,
white
you
meat
know
baby
what?
face T-shirt.
You know what? Oh yeah, no, I will have a T-shirt one of these days, and that. So, but
You know what's gonna say? Real quick. You know what's gonna say?
real quick,
You know what's gonna say? Real quick.
say Sean's a fucking asshole.
Real quick.
I don't think they'd print that because of the language, but they might do real quick.
Hey,
you know
so
what?
before we go any further, you remember that video, that weird video we got last week that said something about like 5 weeks?
Yeah, was that movie tape from The Ring?
Yeah. I just got another one here.
It's odd. Just fucking cut me off, man. I was talking.
My apologies. What were you saying, Sean?
No, fuck you, dude. I ain't got shit to say.
All right, let's final thought this bitch and get out of here.
Yeah, who wants to start on final thoughts, Sean?
I'll go first.
Cut off?
I'll go first. Just to get it out of the way.
Go ahead, buddy.
So, wait a second. I'm gonna.
He's gonna fuel up for this one.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Billy Corrigan,
Oh boy.
in his infinite wisdom, wrestling booker extraordinaire, who has such an eye for talent that he's continually picking up WWE's cast-offs. His next opponent for his current NWA heavyweight champion, the fat bag of pus, is the one and only Chris Masters, who's now rocking a ponytail and a stubbly beard and looks like he left a needle in his arm, but we're going to leave that alone for right now. I can't for the life of me. I just don't understand what's going on. Like, somebody is knocking on this man's office door and saying, I got a great idea for our next pay-per-view. Let's take that fat piece of shit you have wearing the belt right now, after he gets done at Fox News molesting females, take him to a pay-per-view, get 3 people to help him get his tights on, send him out to the ring, and we'll have him fight Chris Masters because he's such a relevant name in professional wrestling right now. Yeah, that guy. That guy right there. I still can't get over the needle dick and the camel toe in the same picture, dude. I just can't get over that shit. I just, for the life of me, do not understand why anybody would give this product any kind of credibility. I, for the life of me, do not get it. Please, somebody explain it to me. I I can only say you're wiping your ass with professional history so many times, and it's no longer the same thing. I need to figure out a different way to say how bad this man is fucking up one of my favorite organizations. But I have no idea where to go with it other than Chris Masters. This is the guy, not Nick Aldis.
I believe it's Chris Adonis.
Whatever. Not Trevor Murdoch. Somebody who can actually work, by the way. We're going to bring in Chris Masters. That's the guy. This is the guy that we're bringing in to right the ship. Dude, I hope Billy Corgan gets to hear this. I hope he hears what I'm saying. Like, go watch Impact Wrestling, bro. Learn how to book matches. Learn how to judge talent. Because you know who's never worked for Impact Wrestling? Your fat fuck professional, your champion, your current fat fuck champion, and the guy you currently are going to have in a match with your champion. If you would get your fucking head out of your ass, you might actually be able to have a pay-per-view that isn't in a studio. Your fan base might actually be interested in what the fuck you're doing. But no, what you're giving us right now, in the immortal words of Jim Cornette, is a hot plate of piss. Once again, thank you, sir, for shitting all over my favorite organization growing up and every bit of wrestling history that every other company has been built on besides WWE. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got.
Wow.
Next.
All right, so mine's going to be a little bit of a short one, but again, it's you all call me the white meat baby face of the group, and I love being that because it's just me. I'm the good guy. I want to be the good guy. I want to be the guy everybody likes. But I do this one every so often, but just things happen in life to where I have to talk about it. And I always talk about how precious life is and how we need to kind of live each day to the fullest because we never know when our time is up. And unfortunately, that rang true this week because a friend of mine, Adam, unexpectedly lost his wife earlier this week. Very sweet lady by the name of Rachel. She passed away in her sleep earlier this week. And, it stinks because I only hung out with Adam a couple of times. Met him through the Pro Wrestling Tees VIP group. I actually got a ticket I bought a ticket off him about a little over a year ago to go see AEW Dynamite when they were at Wintrust, and that was the night of the first CM Punk MJF match when they went 45 minutes and MJF won. Like, I actually sat with him and his wife, and his wife was just as into the show as we were and stuff, and it was great. And it's always great to see female fans enjoying themselves and really getting into these wrestling shows. But just, I say this a lot, but I'll continue to say it because it's the honest to God truth. Live each day to the fullest. If you've got someone out there that you're having a conflict with, get that conflict resolved because you never know. Never go to bed mad, and it's just I can't say that enough. It's because it's so true. And when things like this happen, when people lose their loved ones or their soulmates and everything unexpectedly, truer words can't be spoken, guys. Just go out there, enjoy your lives to the fullest, man. Just yeah. And that. So Devon, what do you got?
Well, I was hoping Joey K would be back, but he's not.
Where the fuck did Joey K go?
He's over there. You know he does. He drains it while we're doing final thoughts.
At least he's not like Justin.
Take a squirt.
Hey, he's not like
Sorry,
Justin
guys.
Incredible on Such Good Shoot, where he will literally take a shit during the show.
Yeah, Just Incredible taking a shit on the show was something else. Joey K, would you like to go?
What'd I miss?
It's your time for final thoughts.
All right, what's everybody's final thoughts?
Sean
I know Sean went
Sean
off.
shit over the NWA again, and I talked about,
Dude,
life and stuff.
you brought
That
in
affects
Chris
my mood.
Masters, bro. What am I supposed to do? Not fucking bring that up?
Chris Adonis.
Whatever the fuck his name is, dude. Stop correcting me. Nobody gives a fuck anyway about what his last name is.
And Jovan, what was your final thought?
I haven't gone yet.
You haven't gone yet?
Yeah,
Yeah, just Sean and I have gone.
Dennis said something about being better. Amazon or no, that's not true. Actually,
dude, you weren't even close.
Amazon?
No, dude, it's for real. No,
that was like 2 weeks
last
ago.
Yeah, actually, yeah. One of his friends, his wife passed away, so he was talking about just like embracing life, and it was actually a very good one. Even though he's been a complete dick this show, I think he finished with a really.
It's your fault, Sean. You ain't got
no, dude, don't blame you being a dick on me, bro. That's a choice.
I'm gonna blame myself being a dick on you because it's the honest to God truth. You motherfucker.
That's the choice you made. You fucking live with it.
You drove me to it.
Why don't you two just go on and get a room already?
I
Jesus.
know.
So much tension.
The sexual tension is like this.
You know what? Why don't you two join us?
Nah.
Wrong fucking comment, bro.
I'm not into the group thing, bud.
Wow.
Come on, how about you go? I'm gonna go.
That was so wrong in so many ways.
Yeah.
I don't even think I could explain it to you where you would understand.
I'm just at a loss for words.
Let's go with your final thought, Jovan.
I'm trying, dude. I really am. I'm not lying to you. Hold on.
Trying.
Hey, did you get a new Kenny Omega picture?
Am I getting razzed by fucking DDJ right now?
Yeah, DDJ. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's not the babyface anymore. He's completely fucking with you.
We gave him like a whole freaking time to get his sentimental shit out, and then I get razzed because I lost my train of thought due to Joey K not liking group work. Okay.
Any invites out, nor was I accepting an invitation.
Sharing is caring. Anyway,
speaking of invitations, May 21st.
No. Final thoughts for me, guys. Just I'm gonna echo what DDJ said, man. Some of you guys know I live in the wonderful state of Texas, and from time to time, the weather down here tries to kill us. You know, the state doesn't like us that much, and the weather tries to take us out with tornadoes.
Of course, you don't like it down there. Look at your Dallas Cowboys.
Hey now,
or the police try to kill you, or
hey now,
border security.
Let's leave the Cowboys out of this. The other points are valid. But as I was getting to, right before the show today, we had a bit of a scare with the tornado that came really, really close to where I'm at right now in my family's house and my mom.
ATM.
And it was really bad. This time of the year is normally not when this type of thing happens. So the cluster that came through the state came in like a wrecking ball.
Like a wrecking ball.
Fortunately, I'm good. My family's good. But on the flip side of that, I have a friend of mine who works for me, and they went to the Mavericks game tonight. He said that they were fine at the stadium. And when he gets home after the game, he calls me right before we start podcasting, and he goes, "Man, I need tomorrow off." And I said, "Why? What happened?" And he goes, "I came back home. I don't have a roof. I don't have a fence. And my old tree that was dying is now on the front lawn." I said, "Man, you have the day off. Don't worry about it. Take care of your home and everything." So
you just gave him the day.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he's got no roof, and you gave him one day off.
You're so generous.
Hey,
that's a very caring motherfucker. There,
see you on Monday, bud.
Yeah.
Javon's the new white meat baby face of the
dude.
group.
I'm sorry, your house literally exploded from wind. Just don't be late Monday, bitch.
He got Friday, Saturday, Sunday to figure out his situation.
He's got 3 days to figure out his living situation.
Of course, if he needs Monday, I'm gonna fucking give him Monday. I'm not the dude from Office Space. Yeah, it'd be great.
Let's not push it right after Monday.
Lumberg, fucker.
Right?
But no,
I'll
it's
give you
just
Monday, but if you ain't got figured it out by then, bitch, you're on your own.
you're on your own.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to come in on Tuesday.
I'm gonna need you to log in on Tuesday. I have no roof. Yeah, about that. You know what does
about
have a
that.
roof? Our office. No.
Yeah, you should be safe there.
No,
Hey
it's-
Peter, it's Bill. Called and left you a message. Just wondering if you're coming in today, and work already started. How's the roof? I'll talk to you soon.
Have you seen my stapler? Anyway, long story short, since you guys are in rare form tonight, like DDJ said, you never
quit
know
portraying like you're the innocent
what's-
one here. You're just as bad as
Why
the
do you
rest
even
of the
say
club.
anything to him?
what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen day after day. Just
start
you
yelling.
know, take care of things that you need to, like DDJ was saying. I'm gonna kind of echo the same thing. Hug your loved ones. Just you never know when it's gonna be your last time when you be able to do that. And yeah, just be grateful and thankful for what you have because you never know. In an instant, things can change. Joey K.
Yes, you're very right. And in everything you said yesterday, I lost a very, very, very influential person in my life, unfortunately.
So everybody's doing these heartfelt, fucking emotional and final thoughts, and I'm the dick today. I love you. Fuck you.
Don, don't worry. You know,
Cry me a river.
Sean hates it here.
Dude, now you're quoting a Justin Timberlake song. Keep it up. You're on fire tonight, brother. You're on fire.
a friend of mine, my jiu-jitsu instructor for years, a really all-around awesome, very funny, unique person, passed away unexpectedly yesterday. So, man, it just fucked. Like, he just turned 50 in January. Just all around good dude. And it's, you know, I know you guys probably saw my post, but it's like, you know, it's really, really difficult when there's people, you know, that are just like, what's going to kill him?
Yeah.
You know, like what's going to fucking take that person out?
Yeah.
Because, you know, he was a pretty fucking tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was really sad. I got that call last night and, you know, made me think about a lot of things. You know, so you don't know how much time you get here. It goes fast.
Yep.
So, yeah, hug the people you love, tell them you love them, and do the things that you want to do and have some fun. Even if that means that this ECW banner waving OG Ring of Honor Philadelphia sports fan gets his ass on a plane and flies out this May to the Windy City, Chicago, which means we can make it official as of today that on Sunday, May 21st,
that's
Chicagoland Championship Wrestling will not only host an amazing show that everybody should go to, Berwyn, Illinois. Doors open at 3, bell times at 4, but all members of the Shootin' Shit podcast will be in attendance, ready to talk all the shit that we are going to be building up over the next couple months in person, live, and see if anybody has the balls to step up and question us and tell us we're a bunch of assholes.
Oh, I've got the balls.
Will it happen?
Tell you that you're a bunch of assholes.
Will it happen? Probably. Do I hope for it? Well, all I can say is if you got a little itch for us at Shootin' Shit, you always can go ahead and scratch it.
Hey, guys. Hey, Hot One and Silver Wolf. Are we taking bets on if Joey K's going through a table that night?
No, dude. No,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
oh yeah. He's gonna get lit up. I want to see him take chops.
I mean, we should put like a fucking parlay bet down.
They try to put him through a table, dude. I'm stinger splashing somebody.
It's my birthday on the 21st, so I'll go through a fucking table. I don't give a damn.
We'll be celebrating Javon's birthday. All of us will be right there in beautiful Berwyn, Illinois.
Berwyn.
I'm so
The
excited.
home of one Mrs. Silverwolf, actually.
Yeah, actually, that is where my wife grew up. Was Birmingham.
Yep.
I am pumped. Our behind the scenes in our group chat earlier today. All I did was throw out a picture of my confirmed flight. Like, here we go. It's gonna be a fun weekend, boys. It's gonna be a whirlwind.
The city will never be the same.
I'm flying in first class all the way
with Ric
sipping
Flair.
champagne.
Wait. That's Philly first class. So
we're real classy, bitch. We're
he'll be
real
sitting
classy.
in the middle row. He'll be sitting in the middle row of that John, eating some Philly cheesesteak, washing it down with cherry soda.
yeah, dickhead. Let me get extra whiz on this, bro. Come on, dude. It's Philly all the way. The Premier's flying in first class. Jovan's got the 86 fucking Monte Carlo all polished up. Fucking rims shined up and spinning, baby. He's cruising all the way up from Texas to Berwyn just to fucking let you fine folks, the fans of Chicagoland Championship Wrestling, enjoy what you should have been enjoying all fucking along, baby.
Ooh, come on, baby. Bring
the
that
A1 since day one, the Pacific Island Playboy himself, the Premier Joey K, flying in specially to your fucking city. So let's see what you got. All you fat, out of shape Berwyn fucking bison out there in the crowd. You come out and see what we got.
Oh man,
ladies and gentlemen, those thoughts are of the Premier and the Premier alone, and not.
No, man, that's okay.
BDJ, I'm wearing a fucking t-shirt with your address on it when we go, bud. Don't worry. It's gonna be fucking a great time. So everybody,
my address is 123 Fake Street.
Hey, general admission tickets are only $15. It is not an expensive show to go to, but it is full of talent.
Forget the family 4-pack, of which that will be what we are getting to save a little money. You can get 4 tickets for $50.
Yes, 4 tickets, $50. I mean, it's going to be an awesome night. If
Plus
the kids
the bar
come,
will be open and the food will be awesome, man. So
bring some earplugs because I want to see you guys try to censor me. I don't think it's going to happen. So,
Dude, I ain't gonna even waste the effort because I know it ain't gonna work.
I'm giving you the warning now. If
Joey
little Timmy
bringing that smoke, baby.
If little Timmy comes home from school and the teacher writes a note and says Timmy's in trouble because he called someone a steaming pile of horse shit and he heard it at the wrestling show, don't blame me, motherfucker. Blame yourself. I'm giving you a warning right now.
Oh my god.
Also, buy our fucking merch. Let's go.
Yeah, buy our fucking merch, man.
Buy the fucking merch.
Buy the fucking merch.
All right, Javon, take us home.
Hey, hold on. Let's let this one out for the show. So everybody now knows, hopefully everybody knows in our group chat, our announcements all through the night here. We've been talking about it. We do have a store on prowrestlingtees.com.
Coming on up.
The official Shootin' Shit shirt. Yes, we do have a new logo. That's not the only thing we have coming up for you guys. But one thing is this. We do have our logo shirt. We encourage everybody to go out and buy it, especially this week. Promo code Madness23 until Monday, March 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern. Use it. Save yourself 20%. It's all good. We just want to get our logo out to you because we're very proud and happy with our new logo. Along with that, though, we do have more to come for the Shootin' Shit store.
Yep.
So as you guys know, we each have our own nicknames here. And that might mean we gotta look. Yeah, DDJ, we see you. That's because we can't fit all of your fucking words in there. You have the longest nickname in the fucking goddamn universe.
Hey, what are you talking about,
You're
Doc?
Like you have to scream it really fast to get it all out there.
You're like the Jericho of the show or the HBK of the show. You got like 15 fucking
every nickname.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken,
the Painmaker, Y2J,
fucking the
the Ocho,
HBK. He's got a seasonal
the
nickname.
Showstopper, the Icon, the Main Event,
Mr. WrestleMania. That's a fucking seasonal nickname. So DJ, you're on that level. Okay?
Mr. Monday Night.
So
exactly right.
No, okay. 3 out of the 4 of us have our nicknames, which also means we have our own personalities and we have our own logos. So do support our shirt, but we might have some our own personal items and our personal flair coming very, very soon to Pro Wrestling Tees. So go out there, support our show. We appreciate it. We love you guys. For everybody who purchased already, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. It's awesome.
Thanks, Mama Premier.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks, Jovan.
Oh, you know I'm a good person.
We appreciate everybody who's buying right now. Thank you. Because all this does is support our show, helps us out, helps us bring you some new content, some new items. So it is greatly appreciated. But be on the lookout because we got plenty more surprises for the store coming up, and the show's got some good surprises too. So
yeah, what we do.
And we might even have some wrestlers on soon. I mean, we're only building up to this giant show that we're all going to be at, the new era with CCW. So things are going to get interesting.
They be a changing.
Things will be a changing. Well, what's not changing, ladies and gentlemen, is we've given you a little bit over an hour and 30 minutes here of great content. So thank you to all of you. We
literally talked about very little wrestling.
We really did. We talked a lot about music, but it was fun.
Talked about.
This is going to be a hard one, but thanks to
that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. You very mature. Thanks to the Lazy Payroll, the Ham and Eggers out there at catering, to Generic Dick Pills, one of the original sponsors of Shootin' Shit. Johnner's Podcast
not ever
Network.
really a sponsor.
Johnner's Podcast Network for proudly most of the time supporting us. And for you guys who stayed this long to hear all of our craziness after
Sides Vape Shop.
That one burrito place that's in the gas station on Main. No. Good night, everybody.
God, I don't even know if we're going to be on next week after all this. Fuck it. It was fun while it lasted, boys.
Change that music.
Well, at least we got a shirt out of the deal.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the show on YouTube. And find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. And thank you so much for watching.